On the morning of September 11, 2001, on a clear and sunny day in New York City, 4 commercial airliners were hijacked by 19 terrorists. These terrorists were organized by Al-Qaeda, a radical Islamic extremist group led by Osama bin Laden. At 8:46 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center in Lower Manhattan, New York City. The impact and subsequent fire caused extensive damage, leading to the collapse of the tower at 10:28 a.m. At 9:03 a.m., United Airlines Flight 175 struck the South Tower of the World Trade Center. The impact and resulting fires also led to the tower's collapse at 9:59 a.m. At 9:37 a.m., American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon, the headquarters of the United States Department of Defense, located in Arlington, Virginia. The impact caused a portion of the building to collapse and ignited a massive fire. United Airlines Flight 93 was the fourth hijacked plane. However, passengers on board learned about the other attacks through phone calls and decided to resist the hijackers. The plane ultimately crashed into a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, at 10:03 a.m., preventing it from reaching its intended target, believed to be either the White House or the U.S. Capitol. In response to the attacks, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, grounded all civilian aircraft in the United States, creating a temporary no-fly zone across the country. President George W. Bush, who was visiting a school in Florida at the time, declared the attacks an act of terrorism and returned to Washington, D.C. The collapse of the Twin Towers resulted in an immense loss of life. Nearly 3,000 people from more than 90 countries died in the attacks, including passengers, first responders, and civilians in the buildings. The collapse also caused a vast amount of debris and dust to spread across Lower Manhattan, impacting health and the environment. The attacks had profound global repercussions. They prompted the United States to launch the War on Terror, which involved military interventions in Afghanistan to remove the Taliban regime, accused of harboring Al-Qaeda operatives. This conflict marked the beginning of a protracted and complex period of geopolitical instability and military operations. September 11 had far-reaching consequences, influencing changes in international security protocols, immigration policies, and surveillance measures. The attacks also spurred discussions about civil liberties, privacy, and the balance between security and individual rights. September 11, 2001, stands as a day of immense tragedy and loss. The attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon reshaped the course of history, leading to ongoing debates and actions related to counterterrorism, global security, and the resilience of nations in the face of adversity. The memory of this day serves as a reminder of the need for unity, understanding, and a steadfast commitment to preventing such atrocities in the future.